ABC 17 News Sports Zone starts now.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to Sports Zone. I hope you all had a fantastic Sunday. I'm ABC 17 Sports Director Natalie Jones. We are officially one game into the Mizzou football season, and the most important part of this story is the Tigers are 1-0. Head coach Eli Drinkwitz and company put up 35 points in a win against South Dakota on Thursday night. A win is a win, but definitely some things that need to be tidied up a bit offensively. MU did hit a rhythm at some points and stalled out at others. That rhythm may just come down to one very important decision. It's a competition that doesn't feel quite so much like one anymore.
Yeah, he has a leg up on it. That's why he went out there first.
Two Mizzou quarterbacks played in Thursday night's season opener against South Dakota.
Yeah, I haven't seen a book on how to handle it. You know, Steve Spurrier went every other play. Lane Kiffin last year went every other half. Harbaugh went, every other game. So there's no books on it.
Drinkwitz moved forward with the plan of switching off at the half. Returning starter Brady Cook took the first, redshirt freshman Sam Horn took the second.
The blink assessment would be that, Brady played a more consistent first half.
Cook completed the first 11 passes of the game, going 17 for 21 for 172 yards and 2 touchdowns, one in the air and the other on the ground.
Overall, I thought we got in a rhythm there. I really liked how we executed the end of half drive. And I was impressed with the O-line, impressed with the receivers. Everybody was on their assignments.
On the other hand, Horn went 3 for 5 on the night for 54 yards, 1 touchdown, and also 1 interception. Definitely had some good and some bad out there, which will likely come down to experience after going in for just 1 drive all of last season.
I think Sam did a great job coming in. Like you said, it was his first start. I think, he was probably a little nervous in the beginning, like every guy is when it's their first start and first getting out there to play, but I think he did a fantastic job tonight.
If you're wondering how important it is to see Horn in the first half, could the order change?
Nope, it's not important to me. The results on the field, he had the same players in front of him, same defense, so we'll look at it and see if we feel like, base it off of this performance fall camp and probably even after practice this week if we feel like opportunity was earned or not.
Drinkwitz has not officially announced a starter for the season, and there's really no telling when that will come. But Coach Eli did say this.
Anything that I've ever wanted to know about Brady Cook, he's already told me. He's a great leader. He's been voted captain of the team twice. He shows up every single day and puts the team first. At the end of the day, Brady just wants us to win. And if he can help us do that by playing, man, he's going to be excited. And I'm sure there would be some personal disappointment if he wasn't. But I guarantee he'd never show it. I guarantee that, man. That guy's got so much character, so much grit, so much determination. He's got a girlfriend. Otherwise, man, I'd be trying to get him hooked up once my daughter's turned 18 because he's unbelievable.
That means a lot. That's my leader. I'm following after him, trying to do the best I can. And that does mean a lot. That definitely validates, what I'm trying to do for the program.
Let's jump to the Mizzou defense. D coordinator Blake Baker's group had a solid outing against the Coyotes, holding them without a first down the entire first quarter. South Dakota had just 38 total rushing yards on 35 attempts, so needless to say, Mizzou absolutely dominated at the line of scrimmage. It was hard for the Coyotes to get much of anything going out there on Thursday night. One guy that really impressed was defensive end Johnny Walker Jr. He seemed to be everywhere all at once.
Yeah, I've always been a grinder, man. I just been waiting my time. It's finally my time right now. Been obviously came here at like 190, 260 now. So been with nutrition staff, strength staff, just changing my body around. Been waiting for this moment to be ready for it. I think my coaches do a great job, Coach Peoples, in coaching me and telling me and preparing me for the games and looks. Scout team does a great job. So it's fall back to my training every time.
Next up, Mizzou will host Middle Tennessee State on Saturday at 6 o'clock. These two teams have met twice. The record is 1-1 between the two programs. The Tigers open up as a 17-point favorite against the Blue Raiders on Saturday.